Like immediately it's 8 o'clock. Because most of the things are done at night.
Okay.
Immediately it's 8 o'clock. Seize that phone from your child. Let the child come and submit. Let the child sleep without the phone. Because it will shock you that you think your child is sleeping. You are also sleeping. Your child is not sleeping. That is when they will start searching and googling all those channels, that all those sites that are polluting their minds. And you don't even need to start looking for, just click on, you just see all pornography pictures, nude pictures. That is when you see some of our teens are even making love while you are sleeping through the phone, sending their nude picture. So all these things, most at times, they are done at night. In the afternoon, in the morning, maybe they are busy doing some house chores or at school. So most of these atrocities are done in the night. So as a parent, number one and most important thing you need to do is, when your child is, when it's 8 o'clock, seize that phone from your child.
8 p.m.
And 8 p.m. And secondly, you need to have parental control software. There are plenty software that you can monitor and see everything your child is doing. The side he entered, whatsoever. In short, where he goes to. There are so many things that as a parent you need to level up, to know all this software, to know all this parental control that you can use. If not, if you just feel like, no, I don't need to get involved, your children will shock you. That is just it. Because if you think technology is going to end, no, technology will never end. It will keep improving, So the only thing you can do is also you as a parent to improve, so that our children will not shock us.
Yeah, I like this parental control. You talked about control. And as a coach, as a parenting coach who is saddled with the responsibility of letting parents know what they should know, in their effort to making the children what they ought to be, I know you've come in counter with one or two challenges, and those that are very common that might have come on your table. I don't know if we can discuss one without mentioning name, and to be like a guide, to be like a reference point to someone who is watching, with practical examples.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, as you heard what he said, we have been having so many issues with all this technology stuff, all this smartphone, our children doing the abnormal in the with their smartphone. So there's this issue that we had. There's a teen, she's a lady. So she started sending her, she met someone online, then they fell in love. So after that, he asked her for her nude pictures. So when she sent him her nude picture, from that moment that she sent him all her nude pictures, she hasn't been herself again. She kept declining in school. And so as even her dreams, she kept seeing so many things, like it kept distracting her from the reality. So she have to now come and confess. So when she confessed to one of our pastors, so we were now called upon to discuss the challenges, the issues. So as you can see, it is not easy out there. If you think it is easy, it is not easy. And our teen are not playing. They are very serious. So you as a parent out there, I know you will not always have your teen with you, but you should try your best to inculcate the right character, to inculcate and instill the right moral in the life of your children, that when it's time for them to now have smartphone, or when it's time for them to leave you, they will still remember when they meet with peer pressure outside and they are trying to distract them from the right thing. They will still remember where they are coming from, and they will still remember their background. Thank you very much.
Hey, wow, interesting. So in your office, you know, your clients always come to get one counsel or the other in line with their effort in trying to parent their children, in trying to correct, to give their children the right parenting. So you've given us from a practical example what happened, in your office. So what's your advice to someone who is watching, in line with, in line with putting more effort to getting their children glued to maybe God's things, or moral things in general, that will help to groom the children in a better way, and will have a better society?
Thank you very much, sir. First and foremost, the main reason God made husband and wife is because he's seeking for a godly seed from us.
Okay.
That is why he made us husband and wife. It is, he said we should multiply, yes, we should take dominion, but he went further to say he needs a godly seed from us. So as a parent out there, you can't give what you don't have. If you want to raise your children according to the standard of God, then you yourself, you need to be godly. You need to have knowledge. You need to acquire knowledge. Up, or you are trying your best and you are not seeing effort. I want to tell you that heaven and earth will pass, but the word of God will never pass, and it will never lie. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. That is the word of God. The word of God cannot lie. So you should try your best. You as a parent, get knowledge, get informed, be intentional about yourself. I'll keep emphasizing this word, intentionality. If you are not intentional, you can't raise children according to God's standard. You can't raise morally sound children. So you need to be very, very intentional. You need to be selfless. There are some things maybe your flesh wants to do, but when you remember you have children and you are modeling Christ-like character to your children, then you need to do away with those things. That's intentionality. That's intentionality. So you need to be very, very intentional. You need to acquire knowledge. You need to read books. You need to, in short, if it means looking for a coach to coach you, it is very good. I am telling you, as I'm speaking here, I know what I've spent. I know what I've spent, from books to meeting those that my mentors, yes, because definitely I won't just be going like this. I have mentors. Apart from God, I have mentors that, yes, they put me through. So you need to look for a mentor also. You need to read books, and you need to keep filling yourself with the word of God, because that is just the standard. And not only raising your children in godly standard, let your children be morally sound, that even when they go out there, they are godly and they have good morals. Not like you just raise your children to, they only know the word of God, but they don't have morals. There are some parents like this. They'll just raise their children to church, pray, but no, they don't have morals. So as a parent out there, you have to be very intentional, and you have to know it first, because you can't give what you don't have.
Interesting. Wow, I'm liking the discussion. And of course,
much.
our viewers will be part of this program shortly. The phone line will be open for them to call in and be part of this program. Today we started behind schedule, and we're going to take just few calls. So if you are one of those persons who want to call into this program and ask one or two questions, be getting your questions ready. The phone line will be up in a jiffy any moment from now. But before we put on the phone on, of course, I want to ask you this question. The digital world is vast, and not all content is suitable for children. What tools and practices can parents employ to filter or restrict access to, site and other content that are no good for them, in line with control? You talked about softwares that parents can use to control what their children watch, to know what their children watch, the kind of site they visit. at all time. So let us build on that, because someone is interested on, someone of course want to know those kind of softwares that can help them to monitor what their children are doing.
Okay. There's a video I uploaded on my page.
Okay.
Yes, and that video explained the procedure, the process in which you follow to monitor, as in to have this parental control, like from even the application in their phone, even the call they make, the site they visit, and if the child notice that and his parents have set a parental control, that child might want to delete or try to misbehave. Yes, manipulate. So that video shows everything. Yes, it was one man of God that sent me the video, so I didn't get the name of the software on my head, but I know I shared it on my page for parents to see.
Okay, can we quickly, can you tell us the name of your page, maybe for someone who want to follow and watch that video, because myself, I will want to really watch that kind of video.
Okay, so my personal account is Magai B Achiduku. Then my page is the elect parent, but the video is on the elect parent.
Okay, it's on your page, not your personal account.
Yes, it's on my page.
So if you're on Facebook, you should search
the elect parent. Yes.
The elect, as in election, okay? The elect parents. So once you search, you should be able to get to see her and view some of the contents that were shared on her page, and you will watch that video that will give you such guide. We're going to go on a short break, and when we return, the phone line will be opened for you to call in and be part of this program. Please, today we're going to take just few calls, and please, we want intelligent questions. Please, in case you want to call, you must not listen to your voice from the TV set. You can go away from your TV set, or better still, turn down the volume of your TV set as you make the call. So let's go on the break. When we return, we will definitely receive your call.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The world is dark, falling apart. It's getting cold, where do we go? We have to try to make things right. Let's do this now, turn things around. From the north to the south, from the east to the west, we will play our part, we will do our best. Kindle, we will kindle the fire. Me and you and me, we will kindle the fire. Hey yo, hey, what's it gonna be? We will kindle the fire. Kindle, we will kindle the fire.
Keep watching the Kindle.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're welcome back. In case you just joined us, the program is The Kindle on Christian Reformed Television, CRTV. And I am Emmanuel Hosea, the regular anchor of your favorite program, The Kindle. And the phone line is on. You can call in and be part of this program. Call in and ask question. Please, intelligent question will be appreciated. Ask question. The coach is right here in the studio. So the number to call is already on the screen, and the number is 070-6581-0177. And if you're calling outside Nigeria, the number will be +234 7065810177. Let me take the number again for those that will be calling from outside Nigeria. Okay, we already have a caller. Hello, good evening. This is a flash. Please don't flash. We're doing a serious business here. Please don't flash. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. You are live on CRTV. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Eyafa Mainasara.
Okay. So, quickly, what's your take? What's your question? What's your contribution on what is happening right here?
So far, it's a very, very interesting topic
Okay.
that you guys are treating. And I was following it on Facebook, and I later went to YouTube. And I saw that the number of people watching the program on Facebook is very impressive.
Okay.
So kudos to CRTV and the anchor and the guest there.
Thank you,
They're
sir.
doing a very nice job.
Thank you, sir.
So I have just a question to ask.
Okay. But before then, are you a parent?
Yes. Say what?
Are you a parent?
Yes, I am.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes.
Ah. We're having some itches with the phone. Sorry, if you're still watching, you can please call back. We are having issues with the network right here. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sorry, I was on the call and it went off. I don't know what happened.
Yes, the problem was from here. It's from our end.
Yes.
We are sorry about that.
Yes, no problem. My name is Eyafa
Yes.
Mainasara Yusuf,
All right.
as I said earlier on. Now, before I ask this question, there was this day I saw this girl, a very young girl from my area with a school uniform, going to school.
Okay.
Now, looking at how you could tell she's in SS1 or SS2. And then I was on a bike to some place again, and I saw the same girl. But this time around, she was not in a school uniform, but it was still a school session.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
Then I'm thinking, okay, you left your home, you're going to school, and now suddenly you've changed from your uniform to mufti. Now, if you look at the children of Job, right? He gave them the same training he gave to Joseph, but they still turned around, took their brother, and sold him out. If you see, the disciples of Jesus are like also children to him. They were learning from him and all that. Now, this is my question.
Okay.
There are instances where parents have tried. Parents have actually given their best. Because Bible says, train up a child the way he should go. And it is to my understanding that you can only train a child so far as you can go. You cannot instill in the child forcefully to become a good person, right?
Okay.
Now, this is my question. When after you've done everything and the child still turns out bad, what do you do as a parent in this particular situation?
Yes, that's the question for you, man.
Yes, this is a very interesting question. The Bible says we should train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And as I said earlier, the word of God never lies. So there are some instances that maybe at the process,
Keep talking.
maybe at the process, the parents were nonchalant. There is no way, there's this belief I have, like, there is no way you train up your child in the way of the Lord and God will just allow that child to mess up. No.
Yeah, I think we'll take down the question, then you answer all of them at once. 2 more questions will be done. Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello? You can write that question.
Okay, it's on, right?
Yes, let's have 2 more. Then you answer them at once.
Okay.
I think that would be better. Yeah, okay. Hello? Hello? The network challenge is becoming something else. Still notwithstanding, you can.
Maybe I should go on with his
Yes,
answer,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Wow. The network
Yes, I
is
think
not
the network is
smiling
not
at all.
smiling
Yes.
at all. Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Some days are like that, but we get over it as God gives grace. So, hello? 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 Yeah, your voice is down. Can you raise your volume a little? Sorry, your name, please. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. We can hear you loud and clear. Your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Jane. I'm calling from Nigeria, Kano State.
Okay, from Kano State. All right, quickly. What's your question or your contribution?
Sorry?
Your question or your contribution?
All right, my question is actually, well, let me comment on the program first.
Okay,
I really appreciate it.
thank
My
you.
question is, when it comes to raising a child, can
Okay,
it be on two ways or just on one? Let's say, for instance, is it the father that will take responsibility of that or the mother that should take responsibility? That's what I want to really know.
okay.
Because some instances, children obey their father more than mom or
You
the
think
other way
so?
around. So it's just supposed to be on both parents or on one side. That's what I
Okay,
want to know.
all right. You just keep watching the program. Your question will be answered shortly.
All right,
Right.
thank you.
Thanks for calling. Our regards to Kano people. You got the question,
Yes.
right? So one more question and we are done. Hello? Hello? Good. Some people are still flashing the line and it's not good for us. Please don't flash. Don't flash. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Papa,
Fine.
good evening, sir.
Yes, we can hear you. What's your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Chelsea from Damaturu Estate.
Okay, from Damaturu in Yobe State. So quickly, what's your take, your contribution or your question?
My question is that when you are in a hard situation with your parents, like what kind of the book you are supposed to read for
Please,
them to know that what
the question
is
again.
right?
The question again. We didn't get you.
That the network is bad.
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's better. Keep talking. Did you figure out?
And like he was trying to say, what kind of book?
Okay, should parents read to their children? Or
Like,
all right, let's take the last question. I think this should be the last call. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. Yes, we can hear you. Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Yeah. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good evening, sir. I'm getting. It's Meshach Homo
Meshach Sojon. From where?
from Gembu.
Okay. So what's your question?
Gembu.
Yes, we've heard that. What's your question? Ah, are you with us?
Sir.
What is your question?
Hello.
Yes, we are receiving some feedback from you. Please, what's your question? Concentrate on us. Once you're done, you can continue.
Okay, I'm hearing you now, sir.
Yes, what is your question?
I am asking a particular question that how do parents eliminate
Go ahead, go ahead.
how do parents eliminate the act of handset? How do parents eliminate the act of handset from other children that are always playing with handset without concentrating on studies?
Okay, your question will be answered shortly. How can parents eliminate, stop their children from getting addicted to handset? You know, so I've put off the phone line. The phone line is off now. In case you want to call us, you can reach us so that our guests will attend to the question. The last question, the man is saying, how can parents control the use, the abuse of handset, you know, from their children? Some of them are addicted to using handset instead of concentrating on their books. So how can parents stop their children from getting addicted to that? So you can attend the 3 questions, and that will be all for now.
All right, thank you very much, sir. The first question from Iyafa Menasara, he was talking about after parent has make a lot of effort, then at the wrong way, the children will now maybe misbehave, like the way Joseph reared his children, but some of his siblings planned to kill Joseph. So he was concerned about the Proverb 22 verse 6 that says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Sir, I want to tell you that definitely the champions, the enemy is attracted to champions. That's why when Jesus was born, there was a lot of distraction. His stars shine that even his enemies saw it, the 3 wise men saw it. So if you are raising champions, if you are raising kingdom kids, I want to tell you that the devil must come. That is true. Like, there is no any 2 way about it. The devil must surely come. He came to Jesus after the fasting. He came to Jesus. If the devil can come to Jesus, then what more of you? But when the devil came to Jesus, do you know that the devil also uses the word? And Jesus also uses the word back to fight the devil. So in essence, I'm trying to tell you that there is no way that you as a parent, you have inculcated the word of God in your child right from the womb, that even if peradventure the child wants to backslide, he will always remember where he's coming from. If you do it intentionally, he will always remember where he comes from. And if the devil was able or is able to steal him, let me tell you something, he will come back, he will bounce back to the right path. Look at the story of the prodigal son. They were enjoying everything. He now asks his father to give him his own share. He went away to a far away country and misused it. He lived a very ungodly life there. But at the process, he now remember home. Why did he remember home? it is because of the background he got. It is because of how his father now brought him up. He remember home and came back. So your child, no matter what, if he goes back, if he goes to the world, he will surely remember his foundation and he will come back. So the word of God doesn't lie. God is not that wicked. He will never allow your efforts to be wasted. No, unless there is something you do apart from the real thing that God asks us to do. But if you are doing it the way God asks us to do, if you are very intentional and you have time for your children, let me tell you, God is a merciful God. He will bring back your child. He will definitely bring back your child. So you shouldn't be afraid. The only thing you have to tell yourself is, I need to buckle up my shoe. I need to buckle up to bring forth these children in the way. Just do your best and leave everything to God. God will perfect everything. The second question is, the person asks, is parenting a single effort or both effort? Like there are some instances in some homes, you notice that the children obey the father more than the mother, and most at times the mother is the one that is doing everything, like rearing the children, having time for the children. First and foremost, I want to tell you that fathers are the head of the house. Like they are responsible for the spiritual well-being and even child rearing. So it is a both effort, not a single effort. The father needs to be present, the mother needs to be present. And the father, if the father is not godly, you know that even the mother's efforts will not be that appreciated. Why? Because the head is faulty. But if the head knows his rules, he knows that he's called to be the priest of his family, and he puts in his effort, definitely the mother will get it easy in rearing the children. But if the father neglect his duty and leave it to the mother, that's when at times you notice that in a family of such kind of circumstances, some of the children are wayward because the two heads are not the same. So it is a both contribution. It's not only for the wives, or it's not only for mothers, it is for both. Then the third question is, how do parents eliminate the abuse of handset from their children? So to me, I don't, as I've said earlier, that I have a particular age to give a child handset. If you become nonchalant and anytime your child comes to you for handset, you just give that child handset, there is a time that if you want to stop him, you can't stop it, because you need to train a child. As in a child is, you can amend a child than to fix an adult. So right from the cradle, you have to start doing the right thing. You have to, when you are serious, you have to tell the child to stop it. Don't give your child handset anyhow. Don't give your handset when the child just come, I need your handset, dad, I need your. When he becomes addicted to the handset, you can't do anything. That is just the truth. You can't do anything. But when you caution him that there is time for him or her to use this handset, if he comes for handset, tell him that you are using it. There is a particular time for you to use your handset. But if you just allow the child with the handset, there are parents that do so. At very tender age, you just see their child using smartphone, doing. There are parents that do that. And when the child grows up, you can't stop him. You are already training him. He should be holding handset anyhow. So how do you expect him to stop when he's now grown up? So the best thing to do is stop it. Give time. There should be this regulation. There should be regulation as at the time the child should hold the handset, or the age at which you're supposed to give your child handset.
Wow.
If you don't do that, then you all have this abuse.
Interesting. That's a wonderful one. I think you've done justice to these questions. Let me throw one here as we call it a wrap on tonight's episode of the Kindle. What kind of books should children read in order to reconcile, to bridge the gap between parents and children in case of misunderstanding? I've seen families where the father don't talk to some or one of the children. So what kind of book should children read in order to, get them, get the right perspective on how to approach parents, maybe to ask for forgiveness?
Okay. So first and foremost, children are very innocent. Like they are being brought to the world as innocent as anything. It is what
Really?
Yes, as
Okay.
innocent as anything. It is what the parents pour into them that they give back, but they give back to the society, or they give back to their parents. So anything a child does now, you should know that he saw it. It is the father or the mother that model that character. You understand? And you don't expect, if only if the child is grown up and he now understand his left from his right, that's when he will start looking for books to read to help him. Yes, maybe
So what are your recommendations
for children or for parents,
for children?
or which age?
Maybe at teenagers, yes.
Teen. So first and foremost, I would say the Bible.
Okay, the Bible.
Yes, the Bible first and foremost.
Yes.
And secondly, there's this book, Understanding Your Temperament or Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. That book is very important for both children, parents, if you read that book, you will know how to associate with people. In short, if you as a child read that book, Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye, you even understand why your parent, your father or your mother is treating you the way he's doing. Because when you know everybody's temperament, you'll be able to accommodate their weaknesses and their strength, and you know where they are coming from. So first and foremost, the book I will recommend is Why You Act the Way You Do. You need to know your temperament, you need to know your parents' temperament. As a parent, you need to know your child's temperament also. And 5 Love Languages, that one also is a very good book by Gary Chapman. 5 Love Languages of Children, 5 Love Languages of Teen. So these 2 books, I think, is a very good book that when a teen or an adult read this book, he knows how to interact with people, how to communicate with people, and how to understand their children or their spouses better.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, finally, on a lighter note, you said children are innocent.
Yes,
I want to understand that angle. I've seen a case where a child of 3 months, you understand, was crying for milk, want to suck, and the mother was busy with house chores. So she came at later, when she was furious, the baby was furious, and when the mother attempted giving her the milk, the breast, to suck the milk, she refused to. You could see on her face that she was angry, so she refused to. And there are instances children beat, children bite their mother on the breast because they are angry. So I want to I want to really understand how innocent could that's on a lighter mood anyway.
Yeah, yes, I understand your question very well. Okay, maybe I think I should use infant, right? Though you say 3 months, so a 3-month child is an infant.
Yes.
So first of all, we are human.
Okay.
And as human, we have emotions.
Okay. And the Adamic nature is already in us.
The Adamic nature is already in us, and we have emotions. And a child, let me tell you something, let me tell parents something. Children have ears even when they are in our womb.
Okay.
Yes, they listen to us. They react. Even when I was pregnant for my first child, if I play a song in my phone and I just drop the handset on my stomach, my child will just be kicking. You can see, yes, you can see it. She will just, so children, they listen even when they are in the womb. So if your child at 3 months will be behaving, will be showing that emotion, that is to say, you as the mother, when you were pregnant, you are showing emotion also. You used to be angry, you used to be furious, you understand, ba? So a child, as I said earlier, a child, it is what you, it's just, a child is just an empty cup. It is what you
put inside
that
stays.
yes, that stays. So if you see a 3-month child acting that way, let me tell you, the mother must have been exhibiting anger issue when she was pregnant, you understand? And definitely the child is now
The product of
yes,
that
yes.
anger. Okay.
So but children are innocent, like it is what you put into them that they give you back.
All right.
And that's why some books, when you read some books, they will tell you that it is good that if you are pregnant, keep speaking the right word to your child. Yes, let this environment everywhere be surrounded with love. There is no how all this thing, you are practicing all this thing, and your child will just come out and be exhibiting emotions and anger. No, it's not possible.
No,
So you should just fill the environment with love and speak positive words.
Words are actually powerful,
Yes,
and let's keep using positive words on our children, and that will serve us right. I think this is where we're going to draw the curtain. But we have a culture on the Kindle. There's what we call your Kindle word, your Kindle phrase, or your Kindle sentence or sentences, as the case may be. So what that means is your take-home message for someone who is watching. Maybe a word, a phrase, or 2-3 words, you know, for someone who is watching. What's your take-home message for that person?
Okay, for someone who is watching me out there, my take-home message to you is, you can't get it right if you are not intentional. Yes,
you can't get it right when you are not intentional.
So intentionality is the bedrock of successful parenting. So you have to be very extra intentional when it comes to parenting. I think that's my take home. Just is the intentionality is everything. Like, you just need to be very intentional.
Wow. Thank you for that wonderful insight. I hope for someone who is watching, you are blessed already by tonight's episode of the Kindle. We would have loved to continue, but time is really against us, and you know, we didn't start at a good time, and it's already getting late. We will have to allow her to go before Daddy will start to you know, throw some stones to us in the studio. We want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Madam Amazing Foundation, Madam Amazing Smiles Foundation, and her husband. They were here on our platform on 1st of October with a program called you know, an independent program right here on Christian Reformed Television. And out of their benevolency, out of their love, they were able to give some giveaways to some of our callers, those who called to answer questions, and a lot of them. And from our record, from what we have, they fulfilled their promises. God will bless you. You could imagine a lady went away with 63,000 naira. Yeah, on CRTV, just calling in a widow. They decide to bless her, and some 6,300 naira, and there are a lot of them. So we can just start counting them. There are a lot of them that won, and they were able to give all of them. So we have the records. All of them got the alert. So if you're one of those persons who got the alert, we congratulate you, and we want to tell you that keep praying for these people, keep praying for them, because it is out of their hard-earned money that they are doing this. Like you heard from them, they don't have any support from within or outside the country supporting what they are doing. So only God is their support. So let's keep praying for them and believe that you will be next online to access whatever kind of miracle as such. So this is where I would like to draw a curtain. And we'll be back again next week, Tuesday, where we'll have another wonderful personality with a different topic. Many thank you to our engineers right here in the studio, the men behind the cameras, and those that are making sure things are going on well. Talking about Victor Musa, we want to appreciate you, Mr. Ambi Vo. You're appreciated. To the cameraman, talking about Takus, you are also appreciated, and a lot of you, that time will not allow us to start mentioning your name. And also a very big thank you to my wife as well for allowing me to be doing this. God will bless you. And finally, to the management of CRCN, from the president to the list, God will bless you. This is where we like to call it a wrap. Please join us again next week, same time, same station. Bye for now.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The world is dark, falling apart. It's getting cold, where do we go? We have to try to make things right. Let's do this now, turn things around. From the north to the south, from the east to the west, we will play our part, we will do our best. Kindle, we will kindle the fire. Me and you and me, we will kindle the fire. Hey yo, hey, what's it gonna be? We will kindle the fire. Kindle, we will kindle the fire.
Keep watching the